Well, Carmen, the owners of the Guilford Mooring are no strangers to high tides and even flooding from time to time, as this restaurant sits just right on the water. But today's high tide brought flooding that they've seen, like nothing like they've seen in recent years.
Water's still coming in strong.
The recent heavy rains combined with Saturday's king tide left several people combating coastal flooding. People who live in Guilford were shocked at just how high the water rose.
That is amazing. That's pretty bad. That's as bad as I've seen it before.
That's at least 2 feet.
What started out as a day filled with reservations ended with a soggy and empty restaurant.
Our books were filled for the day. We were supposed to have a busy day, and now it's, my wife calling everybody, hey, listen, sorry you can't come in because we're underwater.
Staff at the Guilford Mooring keeps their equipment and product elevated in the more flood-prone areas. But even with those precautions,
Right now, all this water's going under here. The floor is buckling.
Saturday's flood caused at least $75,000 in damage to equipment alone.
We did our best to clean up that we could, but destroyed our floors, destroyed everything that we had in here. It ruined our coolers and our refrigerators. It made it into our walk-ins. Did a lot of damage.
Picking up the pieces will take some time. The staff hopes to reopen in the coming days.
Go through everything and be here, the next 2 days cleaning and getting everything ready to be back open. That's the game plan.
Pellegrini stresses the importance of having flood insurance, but says this is now the cost of a small shoreline business.
The joys of owning a seafood restaurant on the shoreline, and this is what you have to deal with. You really can't do anything about it.
Locals are just thankful the water receded just as fast as it surged.
Usually when I've seen the flooding before, it would take longer for it to recede. I mean, it'd be up for a couple days maybe.
That video just how high the water rose, coming up about 6 feet, coming over this retaining wall that comes to about my knees, spilling into the roadway nearby. Now, the owners here at the Guilford Mooring say that they are preparing for even more rain later in the week when it's in the forecast. We're live in Guilford. Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.